Did you know that a lack of certain nutrients could be sabotaging your thyroid health? Have you ever wondered why, even after treatment, the symptoms of hypothyroidism still persist? What if there were simple supplements that could help improve your energy, mood, and metabolism? Are you getting everything you need for your thyroid to function properly? Stay with me and find out how a few daily adjustments can make all the difference. 1. Iodine. Iodine is an essential mineral for thyroid health, as it plays a key role in the production of the thyroid hormones T3, triiodothyronine, and T4, thyroxine. These hormones are responsible for regulating various metabolic functions in the body, including heart rate control, body temperature, and energy metabolism. Without an adequate amount of iodine, the thyroid cannot synthesize these hormones efficiently, which can lead to conditions such as hypothyroidism. One of the main reasons why iodine is so crucial for the thyroid is that it is a structural component of the hormones T3 and T4. T4 contains 4 iodine atoms, while T3 contains 3. When the body doesn't receive an adequate amount of iodine, the thyroid is forced to work harder to try to produce enough hormones. This extra effort can result in an enlargement of the thyroid gland, forming a goiter, which is a visible swelling in the neck. Iodine deficiency is one of the main causes of thyroid disorders in many parts of the world. Although many countries have adopted salt iodization to prevent this deficiency, people who follow restrictive diets, such as vegan or low-salt diets, may still face the risk of iodine deficiency. In addition, excess iodine can also cause problems with the thyroid, leading to hyperthyroidism or the aggravation of autoimmune conditions such as Hashimoto's disease. It is therefore important to ensure that you are consuming iodine in adequate quantities. Good sources of iodine include seafood, seaweed, dairy products, and eggs. In some cases, it may be necessary to consider iodine supplementation, but it is essential to do so under medical supervision to avoid excesses. 2. Selenium. Selenium acts as a cofactor in the enzymes that convert the thyroid hormone T4 into T3. Without adequate levels of selenium, this conversion can be impaired, resulting in low levels of T3 and worsening symptoms of hypothyroidism, such as fatigue, weight gain, and depression. In addition to its importance in hormone conversion, selenium has a powerful antioxidant function in the body. It is an essential component of the enzyme glutathione peroxidase, which protects the thyroid gland against damage caused by oxidative stress. The thyroid is one of the glands with the highest concentration of selenium in the body, and this antioxidant protection is crucial to prevent inflammation that can compromise its function. This is especially relevant in people who have autoimmune thyroid diseases, such as Hashimoto's disease, in which the immune system attacks the thyroid gland. Studies also indicate that selenium supplementation can help reduce thyroid antibody levels in people with autoimmune thyroiditis, which can improve the function of the gland and reduce the progression of the disease. However, as with any supplementation, it is important to avoid excesses, as selenium in very high doses can be toxic and harmful to health. Good sources of selenium include Brazil nuts, seafood, chicken meat, eggs, and whole grains. A single Brazil nut, for example, can contain the entire recommended daily amount of selenium, making it an easy and natural option for ensuring your intake of this mineral. Uchunja zinc. Zinc is necessary for both the synthesis and activation of thyroid hormones, as well as contributing to the proper functioning of the immune system, which is often involved in autoimmune thyroid disorders such as Hashimoto's disease. One of zinc's most important functions is its role in converting the hormone T4 into T3. When there is a zinc deficiency, this conversion can be compromised, resulting in low levels of T3, which aggravates the symptoms of hypothyroidism, such as extreme tiredness, mental slowness, weight gain, and feeling constantly cold. In addition, zinc also plays an important role in supporting immune function. In autoimmune thyroid diseases, such as Hashimoto's disease, the immune system mistakenly attacks the thyroid gland, causing inflammation and compromising hormone production. Zinc has anti-inflammatory and immune support properties that can help modulate these autoimmune responses, protecting the gland and promoting its recovery. Studies also suggest that zinc deficiency is associated with an increased risk of thyroid problems. People with hypothyroidism, in particular, often have lower zinc levels, which can worsen their condition. Therefore, ensuring adequate intake of this mineral is essential for maintaining thyroid health. Good sources of zinc include red meat, seafood, especially oysters, pumpkin seeds, whole grains, and legumes. For those who can't get enough zinc through their diet, supplementation may be an option, but always with medical supervision to avoid excess, which can be harmful. Before I go any further, if you're learning about the thyroid and want to delve even deeper into its health, Check out the video description for my exclusive ebook with valuable information and practical tips to better understand your thyroid health. Also, subscribe to the channel, turn on notifications, and join our community to find out more. 4. Vitamin D. Vitamin D is essential not only for bone health, but also plays an important role in metabolism and thyroid function. Recent studies indicate that low levels of vitamin D are often associated with thyroid diseases such as hypothyroidism and Hashimoto's disease, an autoimmune condition in which the body attacks the thyroid gland. One of the main impacts of vitamin D is its influence on the immune system. Vitamin D helps regulate the immune response, preventing exacerbated autoimmune reactions, such as those that occur in autoimmune thyroid diseases. In people with Hashimoto's, for example, vitamin D supplementation can reduce inflammation and the amount of antibodies attacking the thyroid, helping to stabilize hormonal function. In addition, vitamin D is involved in regulating metabolism, and a lack of this vitamin can worsen the symptoms of hypothyroidism, such as fatigue, weight gain, muscle pain, and weakness. People with a vitamin D deficiency often find it more difficult to lose weight, even if they are on thyroid treatment, as this vitamin contributes to the efficient functioning of energy metabolism. Another important point is that low levels of vitamin D can affect the production and release of thyroid hormones. Hypothyroidism can reduce the body's ability to synthesize and activate vitamin D, creating a cycle in which vitamin D deficiency and thyroid dysfunction feed off each other, worsening symptoms. Natural sources of vitamin D include sun exposure and foods such as oily fish, salmon, sardines, egg yolks, and fortified foods such as milk and cereals. In places with little sunlight, or in individuals who cannot get enough vitamin D from their diet, supplementation can be an effective solution. 5. Vitamin B12. Vitamin B12 plays a key role in the health of people with hypothyroidism, as its deficiency is common in those with the condition, especially due to the impacts of hypothyroidism on the digestive system and nutrient absorption. One of the main reasons for this deficiency is a decrease in the production of stomach acid, a common symptom in people with hypothyroidism. Stomach acid is necessary for the absorption of vitamin B12, and its deficiency can compromise this absorption, leading to low levels of the vitamin in the body. Vitamin B12 is crucial for energy production, cognitive function, and nerve health, and its lack can aggravate symptoms such as extreme tiredness, muscle weakness, mental confusion, and depression, all of which are also common in people with hypothyroidism. Vitamin B12 also plays an essential role in the production of red blood cells and DNA synthesis, which helps prevent megaloblastic anemia, a condition that can occur with a deficiency of this vitamin. For those with hypothyroidism, B12 deficiency can worsen feelings of fatigue, reduce the ability to concentrate, and even affect mood, since B12 is also important for mental health and emotional well-being. In addition, there is a connection between hypothyroidism and autoimmune diseases, such as Hashimoto's disease, which can further increase the risk of vitamin B12 deficiency. This is because many people with autoimmune diseases also develop atrophic gastritis, or the autoimmune condition known as pernicious anemia, in which the body cannot properly absorb B12. Food sources of vitamin B12 include red meat, fish, eggs, dairy products, and fortified foods. People with hypothyroidism, especially those who follow a vegetarian or vegan diet, may need supplementation to ensure that their B12 levels are adequate. That's it. Before starting any kind of supplementation, it is essential to consult a health professional, such as a doctor or nutritionist. This is especially important for people with hypothyroidism, as each body has different needs, and an excess of certain nutrients, such as iodine and selenium, can be detrimental to thyroid health. A professional can order tests to assess nutrient levels in the blood and identify possible deficiencies or excesses, adjusting supplementation in a personalized and safe way. In addition, the interaction between supplements and thyroid medication needs to be monitored. Some nutrients can interfere with the absorption or effectiveness of synthetic thyroid hormones, such as levothyroxine, which can affect control of the condition. It is therefore crucial to follow medical advice and avoid self-medication. Have you ever experienced any of these thyroid-related symptoms? Tell us your story in the comments, and let's share experiences. If you think this content has helped you in any way, subscribe to the channel, like the video, and share it with a friend who needs to hear it. I'm sure they'll thank you. Thanks for watching.